Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back once again. This is the Queued Up with DJ Lalo show. I am your man, DJ Lalo, on the ones and twos as usual, man. We welcome everybody out, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. That's what my man Trey Cool. Everybody who's familiar with the show already know he stay late. How you live around the corner and stay late? I don't get it. You know what I mean? I really don't get it. But as we wait on him to come, man, we do got a special guest in the building today, man. He dwells from Ashtabula, Ohio. This is my man, Gr8 Man Gwapo. What up, Gr8?
What's good? What's good? I appreciate y'all having me, man.
For sure, man. While we here, man, I want you to give him a little quick summary or rundown who Gr8 Man Gwapo is for the people who don't know who you are.
All right, I'm a up and coming artist out of Ashtabula, Ohio, as he told y'all before. I've been doing this music thing for a nice little minute, man. It's just I was caught up more in moving and grooving in the streets than focusing on this. So early last year, I just finally zeroed in and started investing in myself and taking this stuff serious, and it's been nothing but positive results since, man. It's a blessing.
Definitely, man. Coming out of Ashtabula, I know that's got to be tough, man. We're out of Akron, so I know even coming out.
I'm familiar.
Yeah, even coming
out.
I'm
real familiar. I love Akron, bro.
Yeah,
I love Akron.
Coming out of Ashtabula, I'm pretty sure it's 2 times harder to make a name than it is in a big city. How did you make it out of that?
For sure, yeah. It's definitely a lot more challenging being that, you know what I'm saying, when you hear Ashtabula, like, what's that? Ashtabula, what? You know what I'm saying? But really, like, my relationships, you know what I'm saying, and bonds that I built with guys throughout the years of just me moving around is really what kind of paved the way for me to be able to maneuver a little easier than the average cat from my way.
For sure. And like I said, man, we all relate, man. You know what I mean? Before I start doing what I do, and I was doing what you're talking about. You know what I mean? So I definitely relate to the struggle. You know what I'm saying? But how did you get the name Gr8 Man Gwapo?
I mean, back in my old life, you know what I'm saying, when I was, involved in them type of things, man, it was this Hispanic person that was one of my clients, man, and he was real cool. Like, he was like my tester, right? And he everybody called me Yop. Like, everybody know me as Yop, you know what I'm saying? But he couldn't pronounce that, so he'd always call me Guap, Guap, Guapo, Guap, Guap. And it just kind of stuck with me, you know what I'm saying? And I just took that. And as far as the Gr8 Man, like, shit, every day, every time I wake up, every moment I'm up and moving, I'm trying to do something great. I'm trying to elevate, take life in a different direction than what it's been, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So what made you change your life around? You know what I mean? Because you have a lot of rappers who glorify that particular life out here and necessarily not living that life anymore. You know what I mean? They done made their money in the industry, but they still putting this portrayal of they're still in that life. Do you think it's because once you come out under a certain image or a certain persona, you got to maintain that persona, or you just think they capped it?
Nah, I mean, some of them it's big cap. I'm sure some of them, but that is it for a lot of guys. Like it's just. It's this reputation or this thing that we feel like we gotta uphold because we got such and such looking at us like, oh yeah, you was that guy, like you gotta talk that stuff. And I ain't gonna say that I'm too shy from those ways, because I mean I do talk a lot about my experiences, but one thing I ain't gonna do is I ain't gonna glorify it, and you gonna hear me talk about the hard part too. I ain't gonna make it sound like we all winning or you can win at this shit, because I don't know too many that done won.
Right, definitely. And even to tap on that to that point, the struggle is real for 80% of us. I say 80. The struggle is real for 80% of us in the lives that we grew up in. And when we're on here, because I started out as a lyricist myself. You know what I mean? I graduated to the business side, but through that lyricist side, I was in the streets. I was knocking my head back and forth, doing things I wasn't supposed to do until I matured as a man. How important to you is it to make sure that you're giving out the correct message. Not so much that positive black air. You know what I mean? I'm not saying so much like that, but it's so much as okay, this is what I went through. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This is what I've been through. You know what I mean? And I want y'all to
yeah,
understand that as opposed to, like I said, people living that cap life.
yeah. That's super important because like you giving jewels to the youngest. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the majority of guys out here now. I ain't knocking it, but what's in right now is spinning, switches, and stepping. Like that's all they hearing. And a lot of cats is not doing that, you know what I'm saying? And even if you is doing that, I mean, that ain't something you really want to promote to the youngest because they latch on to this music. They latch on
Definitely.
to it, man.
Hold
I
on, hold on,
did. I know I
hold
did.
on 1 second, Cap. My late partner finally showed up. Hold on 1 second.
All right, all right.
All right, I'm back. Woo. Gotta be quicker than that. Yeah, definitely. But like I said, okay, coming out of Ashtabula, and what's crazy about Ohio, I'll just put Ohio with it. You know what I mean? This
Yeah,
northeast area. It's kind of hard if you're not a Cleveland artist.
yeah,
I mean, get on
yeah,
the radio scene. You know what I mean? It's almost like killing yourself to get to channel or clear channel Radio One because they only play certain amount of artists. You know
yeah.
what I mean? With the route that you're going, we're working with Tyra PR, Big Hef. You're well on your way to being able to tap into that radio scene.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's definitely a blessing. Big shout out to Big Hef and Tyra for sure, man, because they so critical and instrumental in the Midwest music scene. Period. You know, like I'm definitely blessed to be introduced to Hef and be locked in with them. But
Right. And
it's still a lot of hard work. You know, still a lot I got to do.
yeah, definitely. And like I said, it's definitely hard coming from where you're coming from, and to be where you at right now is a blessing. You know what I mean? Just to
Yeah,
be where you at right now. Um, how if he wasn't doing anything other than rap, which is probably a cliche question, you know what I'm
hmm
saying? It was gonna be what would you be doing?
man. Listen, I came home from the penitentiary in 2019, man, and I kind of was I had a lot on my plate. I had to catch my kids before they landed in the system. Um, so I got into the workforce and started working in factories. For my first year home, I worked in a factory, just trying to make sure everything was straight for them, you know what I'm saying, before I even thought about pursuing this music full time. But I'll probably still be working for somebody. I'll probably still be just getting by, man.
Right. The type of music, man. Who was with some of your inspirations?
I mean, it goes way far back to my father. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was a youngin, he was a drum player, so I used to admire that. I wasn't with him for too many years of my life, but for the first 6 years of my life, I was blessed to be around him and watch him. Play the drum. I would always run up, grab the drumsticks, try to beat on him. But from that point on, as far as artists and stuff, I mean, I grew up on a lot of different things. I grew up through the 90s and early 2000s, so, and I latched on to music at a very young age. So Pac, you know what I'm saying? That was the first for me. And then it went on up to, I used to listen to a lot of West Coast music, like Sebo, all that stuff. Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? Coming up, I really rock with Jeezy. Um, Wayne, you know what? It's an Akron artist who I really, really used to rock with too. Real tough, and Pacino. I love listening to Al Pacino, man. Even right now, y'all got a lot of hard hitters. Y'all got Ain't That Threezy, Shotty Boy. Big
Mm-hmm.
shout out to them. Shay Dollar, Lil Mont. Y'all got some hitters, man. I listen to so much, man. It's hard for me to, pick certain ones who my inspiration.
So, but have you tell me about a moment in your career, if you knew what you know now, you would have changed up.
Man, if I knew that I really could eat off of music, because I pushed it to the side for a long period of time when everybody was telling me go in, go after it, chase it, because I ain't never see a dollar from it. So I always turned to what was paying. But, that's definitely the wisdom I give myself is, man, chase your dream. I wasted a lot of time and I lost a lot of time, chasing the wrong things.
Definitely, man. This song right here that you got, man, is this the new single on the album?
Yeah, this is my new single. I don't even have an album out yet. I've been just single oriented right now, but an EP coming towards the end of the summer. Better late than never. But this single is called "Going Legend."
Where did that derive from?
It really just derived from. It's just a term, of going all in. I kind of always been like a all or nothing type of dude. So. I'm not really trying to promote, the past things, but I'm just promoting, positivity, man. If you gonna do it, if you
Don't
gonna
get it
do
wrong.
it, do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't get it wrong though. We love the struggle. You know what I mean? We love to listen to the struggle.
Yeah, that's what molded us.
I mean, especially most people's first album is their most authentic raw album. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's when they had nothing.
That's right.
Nothing at all. So everything that was coming out was basically, you know what I mean, living legends. Now, I'm talking about a person that's 5, 6, 7 years down the line getting cake, you know what I mean? And they still talking about trapping.
It's I understand.
You know what I mean? It's a big difference. You know what I mean? Because you nowhere living that life. You know what I mean? Yeah. But Going Legend, man, that's definitely a good title for a song, man, because Going Legend can mean anything, anything. I'm on my way to be great.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely the title for the song is legendary within itself. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But we definitely. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say my slogan for that song when people ask me what's the meaning of that song, is take a risk or take a bench. You know what I'm saying? You got to put yourself out there if you want to get extraordinary results. You know what I'm saying? Your comfort zone ain't gonna bring nothing different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We about to get into your record right now, man. Go ahead and introduce your record to the people.
Hey, y'all, this Gr8 Man Gwapo. You tuned in to DJ Laylo. We about to rock out to that Going Legend.
Let's get it.
I'm going legend, a big ol' risk taker. Pray to God I roll a 7. I'm going legend, you can't get to where I'm going if you ain't got no aggression. I'm going legend, a big ol' risk taker. Pray to God I roll a 7. I'm going legend, you can't get to where I'm going if you ain't got no aggression. I'm coming so aggressive in the fast lane, got the motor revving. They don't be running the road, them ain't leaving no impression. Me, I eat the road for breakfast. Life don't come with GPS, you got to find your own direction. If you not pimping, why you bragging about your collection? Get that with no affection. If it don't pay a check, no, I can't pay it no attention. And that petty you popping about ain't even worth a mention. I'm someone they gon' remember, yeah. I'm coming nothing less than legendary. Walk inside your office, slap the fuck out of your secretary. Take me to your manager. Heard he said I'm extra scary. Never seen a day like the 31st of February. Now they got me going. I'm going legend. A big ol' risk taker. Pray to God I roll a 7. I'm going legend. You can't get to where I'm going if you ain't got no aggression. I'm going legend, a big ol' risk taker. Pray to God I roll a 7. I'm going legend, you can't get to where I'm going if you ain't got no aggression.
Check the leaderboards, you see the score, what you competing for. The funny part, I ain't been competing, you in a secret war. I was unaware we had an issue, but since we do, every mother chance I get, I'm about to on you. Feel it in your pockets, yeah. Feel it in your chest too. You think we got some motion now? Wait until my next move. Everything I do is calculated like a chess move. How is you a boss if your kids don't respect you? I'm really one of them. A lot of these boys capped out. They rap out, we sticking to the facts now. Check into my background. Remember when you looking, I'm the one who pulled that mask down and took it where they written. Now it's going, I'm going legend. A big old risk taker, pray to God I roll a 7. I'm going legend, you can't get to where I'm going if you ain't got no aggression. I'm going legend, a big old risk taker, pray to God I roll a 7. I'm going legend, you can't get to where I'm going if you ain't got no aggression.
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Queued up right now with Gr8 Man Gwapo. That was called Going Legend right there, man.
What?
Oh, man. Hold on. This is about to get into something else. I had to stop that. Hold on 1 second, man. It's definitely about to graduate into something else off rip. You know what I mean? You got to unmute your mic, Guap.
My fault. There we go.
Okay, I thought it was me for a minute. I can't say, man, you definitely got a slapper on your hands right there, man. I will get that up to you right there. It took us back to Kevin. You got a cadence like Kevin. Yes, your vocal sound like Kevin Gates. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get that a lot, man. And at first, you know, I kind of like, I didn't know how to take it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Kevin Gates is dope. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't get it wrong.
So
it's your voice.
No, yeah, do it.
Your voice, because even when you're talking, you sound like Kevin Gates.
It's authentic.
Very authentic, man. Yeah, we definitely would love to hear a lot more from you, man, because that song right there, who was that produced by?
Oh, my bad. I should have been said that. That's produced by my man's Dark Side 3 times. He out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, that ain't your man's. He ain't on it. He don't want to hear it now. No,
But no, man, this is my man Trey Cool right here. This is our other host right here. Y'all haven't met us yet, man. Gr8 Man Gwapo. This is Trey Cool, Gr8 Man Gwapo. Gr8 Man Gwapo, Trey Cool.
Salute.
So when a person asks you, man, what type of music do you make? What do you tell them?
Motivational music. 90% of the songs I make is motivational. Even if they not up tempo like Going Legend, I'm making references in there to motivate, you know what I'm saying, for people to elevate, man. Like I'm all about that because I need that sometimes.
Mm-hmm. How important is it to you to what was I about to say? I looked at you and lost my train of thought. How important is it to you to
pause?
Try to remember. Go ahead, man. I forgot the question.
Well, no, man. You know, since you say you're single based, is there an album on the way? You got a particular date for that?
I got a body of work on the way. I got an EP on the way. It's gonna be titled "Better Late Than Never," and that'll be out by August at the latest. I'm just choosing my songs. I got a lot of songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm just choosing about what I put out for real with. That's something I got to get out the habit of doing for real.
I take it the title takes us back to what you said earlier, as far as putting everything to the side for a minute and just going after what was paying you. So is that where the title of the album came from?
Most definitely.
Yeah. And you say you got an EP dropping late this year?
No, it'll be before the end of summer. It'll be in the next 2 months. It'll be out.
Okay. This song, do you have a video already to this record?
No, I have video. I do have videos. Actually, the day that Going Legend dropped, I also dropped another single titled "Send the Wind." I did drop visuals to that. For real, when I made this song "Going Legend," man, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, that it was gonna grab people, you know what I'm saying, the way that it grabbed Hef's attention. You know what I'm saying? So, but a video on the way though. Video definitely on the way. But in the meantime, go check out that "Send the Wind." I got visuals, dope visuals for that, man. And there's other songs I've dropped, you know, that I have visuals for as well.
I was just about to ask you that. I was like, you put out 2 singles, man, at one
Oh
time.
no.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I really.
Actually, I put out 3 that day.
Oh my goodness.
He
You done put out an
said,
EP
Something gonna catch.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just throwing them out there.
or LP or something. But yeah, man, we definitely rocking with the record, man. The record is dope. You know what I mean? You see me over here had me bouncing. You know what I mean? How important it's okay, that's what I was gonna ask you. In a period where having lyrics is not common anymore. You know what I mean? And you know it was coming. But in a period
Yeah.
of lyrics of not common anymore, how important it to you is it to have those punchlines still, have those lyrics still? You know what I mean?
It's for me. It's for my taste of music. Like you got to be talking about something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll nod my head to something. You know, it might have a catchy beat, little catchy hook, and ain't really saying too much through the song. But I'm not gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying? I want to make memorable music. You know what I'm saying? That stick to you. Something I said stick to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's important to me. You gotta be talking about something.
What was your first rap name when you started?
My first rap name ever was Destruct. I got that tatted. I think I was like 15 years old.
Said Destruct.
Yeah, Destruct. I used to be on all that the stepper music they on now. Back then I used to be on that, talking about all that.
Mm-hmm.
I was young,
Gr8 Man Gwapo. What's the Gr8 Man derived from?
just getting up and striving to be great every day. Like every day I wake up, I know I have great responsibilities that I must, I gotta live. Every step I make now is about, my kids and their future. Like it ain't even really about me no more, So I gotta show them, don't be average, be great.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Well, we do appreciate you, man, for falling through the station, man. You know what I mean? Dropping off some of that hot music. Don't hesitate, man. Anything that you have that comes out, man, to put on or send to Speaker Leakers at Gmail. We try to make it very simplified so people can follow it. Speaker Leakers at Gmail. You know what I mean? And send it that speaker, man. We're gonna definitely keep you in rotation, man. What can we expect from Gwapo in the future?
Lots more music, touring, um, different performances at different venues through Ohio. I have performed quite a bit in the last year, but I didn't do a whole lot in Ohio. I was trying to travel and network, what I'm saying, outside of the state. But I'm gonna be definitely making more appearances in different cities like Akron, what I'm saying, Youngstown, Cleveland, Cincinnati. I'm moving around more, so it's a lot to be expected. I hope y'all, what I'm saying, enjoy watching the growth as much as I enjoy going through it.
Definitely, man. We're going to get you down here to the station for an in-studio appearance.
Hey, I'm with it.
And put your stamp on it. You know what I mean? For real, for real.
Definitely.
Once again, man, let the people know where they can find you at.
We can lock in on every social media platform at Gr8, the number 8, MAN GWAPO, Gr8 Man Gwapo. That's IG, Facebook, everything, TikTok, all that. Gr8 Man Gwapo on all DSP platforms. Catch the music. YouTube, Gr8 Man Gwapo. Check out the visuals, dope visuals. And that's it.
Definitely, man. We appreciate you, like I said, man. And like I said, don't hesitate to make sure that you tap into Speaker Leakers, man.
Oh, most definitely. We locked in. I appreciate y'all for having me as well.
For sure, for sure. Shout out to Nerve DJ, shout out to Tyro PR, shout out to Big Kef, man. Shout out to the whole team, man. They definitely got this artist right here, and he should be making big moves very soon through the industry and through the syndicate, man. We're gonna get back into some music, man. We'll be right back with you, man. This is queued up with the DJ and the host. You know exactly what it is, man. Back to this Gwapo, man. We're gonna bump this one more time for him going out, man. You know what it is, man. Speaker Leakers, let's get it.
Yes, sir.
I'm going legend, a big old risk taker. Pray to God I roll a 7. I'm going legend, you can't get to where I'm going if you ain't got no aggression. I'm going legend, a big old risk taker. Pray to God I roll a 7. I'm going legend, you can't get to where I'm going if you ain't got no aggression. I'm coming so aggressive in the fast lane, got the motor revving. They don't be running the road, them ain't leaving no impression. Me, I eat the road for breakfast. Life don't come with GPS, you got to find your own direction. If you not pimping, why you bragging about your collection? Get that with no affection. If it don't pay a check, no, I can't pay it no attention. And that petty you popping about ain't even worth a mention. I'm someone they gon' remember, yeah. I'm coming nothing less than legendary. Walk inside your office, slap the fuck out of your secretary. Take me to your manager. Heard he said I'm extra scary. Never seen a day like the 31st of February. Now they got me going. I'm going legend, a big old risk taker. Pray to God I roll a 7. I'm going legend, you can't get to where I'm going if you ain't got no aggression.